Hey everyone, just wanted to drop a quick video for Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order as some pretty big news came out today for the game. Well, actually more so a leak. Plenty of leaks. Now, as some of you may be aware, the preload for pre-order copies of Jedi Fallen Order has started. And surprise surprise, PC players have already cracked into the game files to see what goodies are in there. Without getting into too much specifics, we now know, for example, the identity of the second sister. Although seeing that's a pretty major spoiler to the game's story, then I'm going to refrain from revealing her identity here, as I know there's plenty of you that don't want that part spoiled for you even though you are interested in some of the other leaks. But all I will say is that she's 100% definitely not Barriss. I know the devs already said she wasn't, but if some of you were like me and still weren't completely sure, as maybe the devs were lying or we'd later get a, well, she is Barriss from a certain point of view or something like that, then rest assured, that isn't the case here. The second sister's identity in the game files is far from being Barriss, I can now confirm that. Another leak that has popped up is that Darth Vader will likely show up as a boss in the game, and this is due to him having his own 3D model, animations, and pretty much everything any other enemy in the game has. What we don't know is if he'll show up as a final boss or anything like that. But I know many of us have speculated for months that Vader would likely show up in this game. Because if we think about it, if the Inquisitors fail to take down Cal, then Vader will most likely have to get his hands dirty and do it himself. As for enemies and NPCs, we've got a short list of them that will show up in the game. Some interesting names that do pop up here are Purge, Archer, and Zombie. We have no idea what these will exactly be. Like for example if this means a Purge trooper with some high-tech bow and arrow, or if undead troopers will show up at some point in the game. Either way, some interesting finds here for sure. Next, as far as planets are concerned, we do know that all the planets in the game will be explorable, as Cal can travel back and forth to those planets whenever he wants. However, the game files reveal two planets which will be the exception here. And that is Umbara and something called an Inquisitor planet. I believe it's the Inquisitorius Fortress in the game, and I think that's what it's called. Either way, these will only be mission levels, where you'll play there for a single mission during the campaign and then never be able to come back. Kind of like for example the Endar Spire or Terrace in Knights of the Old Republic, where after you did your mission in those levels, you weren't able to return back to them later on. Lastly, we also have some pretty cool footage showing off some of the force powers and combos you'll be able to use in the game, and also showcasing the use of a double-bladed lightsaber. Yeah, that's right, the double-bladed lightsaber is a thing in Jedi Fallen Order, as evidenced by this next clip. So with that, I'll leave you guys to it, and that'll do it for me, and enjoy the clip.
Weapons on him! Too fast!